We are finding ourselves 4th place in the championship with Everton after 26 games, and as we can see, the table is pretty close, although we are now 6 points behind league leader Sheffield United. The goal in this season is very simple, it's just to get promoted back to the Premier League. I don't care if that's automatic promotion or with the playoffs, but we have to get back to the Premier League. In the FA Cup we will of course take on Reading in the 3rd round of the cup. The Carabao Cup we are out of. We went out early on against Carlisle United. And this is how the Everton team is looking going into the second half of the championship season. I will not make any transfers in this window as I want to rather just keep this team and use the money once we are hopefully in the Premier League next season. And I feel like, yeah, I'm happy with the starting 11. I'm also pretty content with some of the bench players, although we could have had a better bench, but we have some decent players such as Iriogbunam, Rodriguez, Garcia, Dixon is alright, Fisher, Okoronkwo is alright as well. But our starting 11 is good with Pickford in goal, Robinson as the right back, Bass and Binks as the 2 centre backs, Meyer is our left back, Greco and Garner our 2 defense midfielders, Sanz our right midfielder, Mundell, who's been fantastic for us, is our left midfielder, Peters is our attacking midfielder, and up top is Eddie Nketiah. And Mundell is our top goal scorer so far this season with 18 goals and 4 assists in 28 appearances. Pau Sanz has scored 10 goals and got 7 assists in 27. Nketiah hasn't got too much game time, but he still scored 8 goals and got 2 assists. Jules Peters is a very talented attacking midfielder, has got 4 goals and 6 assists. But let's just get cracked on with the games and hopefully we can get ourselves promoted. Can we advance in the FA Cup against Reading? Yes, we do, with a 2-0 win. West Brom at the Hawthorns is up next and the points are shared. Can we bounce back with a win against Bristol City? We cannot, we lose 1-0. Blackburn at Goodison Park is up next and we lose 3-1. Difficult FA Cup game away to Fulham is here and it's a 1-1 draw. Did we qualify by winning the penalties? We did, so we are in the next round of the FA Cup. We take a short trip to Wales and take on Swansea City and the points are shared with a 2-2 draw. We are struggling in the league so far, so a win is must needed here and we do so. Can we get back-to-back wins? Up next is Preston at home and we win 2-1. Hull City away from home is our next game and we win 1-0. We have Birmingham in the 5th round of the FA Cup up next and we are through. We are finding ourselves in 5th place, so we have fallen behind the automatic promotion places, with now being 10 points behind 2nd place Leicester and 11 points behind Sheffield United. We have a big game against Southampton up next. A win there and we are almost guaranteed, I'm willing to say, to finish inside the promotion playoffs, as then the gap to Southampton would be 10 points, although a lot can change in the championship, we know that. But yeah, I would have expected us to be at least top 3 if I'm being honest, but it is what it is. In the FA Cup we are of course in the quarterfinals and we will take on West Ham at home. Mundell is continuing his beautiful form here. He scored 21 goals in the championship, 2 in the FA Cup, and scored 23 goals in all competition after 38 games, which is very good. Sanz 12 goals, 9 assists, and Nketiah, I expected more from him, but he isn't getting all the starts that he should have getting. I don't know why this dude is getting game time. He's retiring, so no point for you, Livaya, to get game time. You've scored goals when you played, but I mean, 35 years old, already retiring at the end of the season. Yeah, goodbye. Thanks for everything. How is the other strikers doing? Yeah, I mean, Okoronkwo has played 13 games, got just 1 goal. Fisher 4 goals in 12, which is alright. But I want to see Nketiah get more game time. But now let's get into the next game. And it is a crucial game against Southampton away from home at St. Mary's Stadium. If we win this, we are on a very good way to reach at least the promotion playoff places. If we lose, Southampton are right back into it. Southampton looks to get a promising start here. They find Castro up top. Castro, but Bas with a big tackle early on. Can we create something from the counterattacks? We remember from the first half of the first season here at Everton how dangerous we really are on the counterattacks with Peters and Nketiah up top. Peters finds Nketiah. Nketiah shoots, but it's straight at Aaron Ramsdale. Garner here. James Garner keeps the ball well. He finds Greco. Back to Garner. James Garner tries the long shot, but it's blocked by Prados. Pass to Nketiah. Nketiah out to Garner. Garner with the cross. Can we create something here? No, Aaron Ramsdale picks it up. We keep on the pressure here against Southampton. Peters, he shoots, and Jules Peters sends Everton into the lead at St. Mary's, and we have taken the lead after just 18 minutes, and we have already got like 3 or 4 pretty huge chances, so a well-deserved lead for Everton. Southampton just can't do anything here. Once again we are on the attack. Bas finds Nketiah. Nketiah, no one is going into him, and that should be 2, and it's 2. Southampton's defense look like it's belong in League 2. They are absolutely horrible, and we have doubled the lead in just a couple of minutes. And Castro with a beautiful turn here, he shoots, and he's got as much time as he wants, and he have pulled one back for Southampton, and that is really poor defending from us. Castro getting way too much time and space. Look at this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, not a single defender right there, and it's also a pretty solid finish from him. And that is a poor ball miss from Peters in the middle, and Southampton are looking to create something here. It's a good ball, and that is actually a perfect ball by Castro, but a big save from Jordan Pickford, the Everton captain. Mailer here gets past the left winger of Southampton, Jules Peters. He tries his luck, long range out, and it's a goal. It's a beautiful goal by the 20-year-old Jules Peters, and Ramsdale, should have done much better right there, but Peters finds the back of the net with a beautiful long-range goal. Neto down the right for Southampton. Neto gets the ball back. Neto to Valner. Valner to Juan, and he shoots wide, but he was offside anyway, so it didn't really matter. Pausans. Peters makes the run. He gets the ball perfectly here. Back to Nketiah. Nketiah against the defender, but Bella Kochap with a wonderful tackle. Southampton on the attack now. Both teams are going absolute crazy. It's a very entertaining game here at St. Mary's. And Juan hits the inside of the post, and it goes out. We are very lucky right there. Greco, our Italian midfielder, finds Peters to Nketiah. Greco joins the attack. He can score here. Our young Italian defensive midfielder makes it 4-1 to Everton against Southampton. And the home team are getting absolutely destroyed. Southampton are not giving up here. They find Castro, who has already scored a goal today. He does some good skills. Bas with the block, and thankfully it goes wide for the goal. And Southampton have completely lost it right here. Robinson finds Mundell. And surely we can't make it 5. Surely Juan makes some good defensive work there. And another absolutely horrendous ball loss by Southampton. They just can't keep it, and they keep on losing it in very, very bad areas for them during this game. Peters to... Oh, it was a nice attempt by our right midfielder there, but that should be game over. Everton have won with a big, massive statement win against Southampton away from home. 4-1. What a victory if the referee, there we go, a big victory for us, and that is a very big win for us. We are still far away from the automatic places. However, we have 2 points in hand against Leicester. If we win both, we are just 2 points away, but we are now 8 points ahead of Norwich, who are 6th, and 10 points ahead of Southampton, who are 7th. So promotion playoffs looks all but secured. Let's continue our fine form and win against Sheffield Wednesday as well. Yes, a big 2-1 win. Luton is the next team that heads to Goodison Park, and we win 4-0. And now we are 4th place. We are now just 6 points behind Sheffield United, and next up is Sheffield United. So if we win this game, we are just 2 points behind them, and we could now once again be back in the title race. A big game against Sheffield United will be played. It is an away game, so it will not be easy, but if we win this, we are right back into the big title race in the championship. And unfortunately, Meir is out injured, so it have to be Garcia who plays there, but probably our best backup player in the team as well, with Mr. Tim right here. But come on, let's beat Sheffield United. We are on good form. Let's go. Sheffield United have got an early free kick right here. It's a long way out, but I guess he tries the shot here, but it's a horrible free kick attempt by Ablaster. Garner to Pausans. Pausans turns back, finds Garner once again. James Garner finds Greco. He tries the long range shot. Out here, Greco, and he hits the bar. But now Sheffield Wednesday are on the attack. Dalinga. He's a very talented striker, so we've got to be careful with him. Finds Blacker, but a good big tackle by our left back for the day, Garcia. Blacker with the pace gets past Robinson. He's keeping him away. Blacker against Bas. Thankfully, our Dutch defender knows exactly what he's going to do. Sheffield United are showing in this game why they are at the top of the league in the championship. Callum O'Hare with a shot, and Pickford is forced to make a decent save. And now we are on the counter-attack here. Mario Garcia finds, is it Nketiah? It is Eddie Nketiah. What can he do? He finds Peters. Jules Peters shoots. Jules Peters gives Everton the lead. And we have taken the lead at Bramall Lane after 33 minutes. And once again it's a counter-attack with the duo Eddie Nketiah and Jules Peters. Dalinga finds Blacker. Blacker is stopped by Bas once again, and Bas has been absolutely immense so far this evening. Mundell to Mario Garcia, who joins the attack. He tries to find Nketiah in the middle. It's a decent attempt, but Nketiah was nowhere near it. Peters to Greco. Greco tries to find Nketiah, and it's a perfect through ball. And Eddie Nketiah tries to go past the goalkeeper. It works, and it's 2-0 to Everton. Sheffield United are struggling with Eddie Nketiah today. 1 assist and 1 goal for our number 11. Dalingas, Sheffield United have not given up here. Callum O'Hare, but another fantastic save by our skipper. And Robinson now has won the ball, and no one are there, and we can now make it 3. Robinson to Eddie Nketiah. Surely Eddie. Surely it's 3. Surely it's 3. It's not. We hit the bar once again, and the rebound is headed out wide. Mundell with a brilliant through ball to Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah. This time surely. This time surely. It's a good save by Sheffield United's goalkeeper. And it seems like they have lost their head here, Sheffield United. They just can't stop us right now. Pausans to Nketiah, but a good tackle by the defender of Sheffield United. Pausans to Jules Peters, and once again Sheffield United are very poor right now. They are lucky that we are not at our best in the front attack, because this could have easily been 4 or 5-0 at this rate. And maybe we can actually make it 3-0. Mundell to Peters. Tries to find Mundell again. Peters go on the run. He does. Jules Peters. Jules Peters. He tries the shot. It's a decent attempt, but Grbic with the save. Sheffield United have a corner kick here at the end of the game. If they score, it doesn't really matter, but they don't score, so we will keep the clean sheet. We have made another statement win, this time 2-0 away to Sheffield United. And that win sees us now back in the title race. We are just 2 points behind Sheffield United, who are leading the league. We have been on good form, so hopefully we can continue it. It will be nice to sneak in one of the automatic promotion places. And can we actually make Wembley in the season here at Everton? We have to beat West Ham, and we do. We are going to Wembley. We have a huge away game against Leicester, and the game finishes 2-2. We will definitely take that. Cardiff away from home is up next, and it's a 3-3 draw. Portsmouth at home must end with 3 points, and it does. And with 5 games left to go of the season, we are now second with 1 game more to play than Leicester. They have just 5, we have 6. We have 1 point more than them. And next up, it is an away game against Stoke. If we win this, oh, it's looking very good. We also have a semi-final in the FA Cup against Man City, which will be extremely difficult. But yeah, let's see if we can take advantages of the points Leicester have dropped. It would be very nice if we can get promoted and not having to worry about the playoffs. Can we get all 3 points against Stoke City? Yes, we do. 3-1. Can we follow it up with another win against Middlesbrough this time? Yes, we do. 2-1 win. Next up, it's Watford at Goodison Park, and we lose 2-1. And it's looking very, very good. We are still second in the league. The league title is long gone, but we can finish second. We are 3 points above Hull City. We are 4 points above Leicester City and 5 points ahead of Middlesbrough. So we still have 43 games played, and the others have 44. So it's looking very good for us to be promoted. But next up, it is the FA Cup semi-final against Man City at Wembley. And here it is, the semi-final at Wembley Stadium in the FA Cup against Man City. Everton in the Championship. Man City probably one of the best teams in the Premier League. It will be difficult, but not impossible. Savinho to Erling Haaland. Haaland looks to give Man City the perfect start. here at Wembley, but Bass shows Haaland who the real boss of Wembley is, especially after the first 10 minutes of the game. Looks to find Nketiah. Nketiah is onside. He tries the shot. It's saved. It's a double save by Carnegie. The rebound. I can't believe it. How is that not gone in? An insane double save by the Italian goalkeeper Carnegie. And then we may miss the open goal with Mundell. It hits the post and goes out. I can't believe it. That was so close. That could have and should have easily been 1-0 to Everton. Theo Hernandez. He gets stopped by Robinson. And now we know that Theo Hernandez is that far up. It's space behind the left back. Jules Peters, to Eddie Nketiah. This time, Eddie Nketiah. This time, it's 1-0 to Everton. Man City have been shocked at Wembley. And Everton have actually taken a deserved lead. And right now, I have no idea if they are the champions, I can't say that. The best team in recent history in Premier League are finding themselves down to championship side Everton. But Man City are looking to answer back straight away. Rodrigo, he gets stopped by Bass. And Bass have been absolutely immense once again and has been that the whole season. Erling Haaland uses his pace right there. He uses his pace. And this is probably a goal by Erling Haaland. Yes, it is. Pickford not too far away from saving it. But 1-on-1 against Haaland is basically impossible. And Man City are back in it. Man City goes straight up to attack in the second half. Erling Haaland, it's a big save by Pickford. He gets up and he gets it once again. But the other Man City attacker were offside. But that is a big save by Jordan Pickford from Haaland's weak foot shot. How sounds? Can he create something? He's a difficult opponent in Theo Hernandez, but he does that very well to Greco. Greco to Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah, he tries the shot, but Carnegie stops him once again. Haaland here, and it's a good ball to Rodrigo, and this could see Man City take the lead, but a good tackle by Meirer, but Rodrigo gets it back, and Man City are in the lead for the first time in the game. And now it looks like it will be a very difficult last 25 minutes of the games for us. We took the lead, but Man City have shown exactly how good they are and are now in the front seat with a Rodrigo goal, and nothing Pickford can do about that. Man City are just simply a better team than us. Perone to Haaland. Haaland shoots another good save by Pickford to keep us in this semi-final. Pausans. To Peter. Oh, he tries to find Peters, but a good block by Hernandez, but we keep it still. Peters tries to find Nketiah. Nketiah loses the duel to Akanji, and that could have potentially been our last attack of the game. Savinho, he shoots. Another save by Pickford. Peters to Mundell. Maybe we got another chance in us there. Mundell to Nketiah. It's a almost very good ball, but just a couple of centimeters too short. Rodrigo against Meirer. He gets past him. Rodrigo, he looks to do something. He doesn't manage to do it, but that's unfortunately game over. Man City are through to the FA Cup semi-final. Everton lose in the semi-final. We were really close to another trip to Wembley, and we almost were in the FA Cup final. And Manchester City will take on Brentford in the FA Cup final. With 3 games left to go of the season, we only need to pick up 3 more points, as Leicester are 1 point behind us, but have played 2 more games. And if we win away to Millwall, we are guaranteed promotion. We also have QPR at home and Plymouth away from home, so we should definitely secure automatic promotion, but hopefully we can do it straight away against Millwall away from home. And Mundell is still our top scorer. He scored now 29 goals and got 5 assists. Sons 20 goals, 12 assists, and Nketiah's still not getting too much game time. He scored 13 goals and got 4 assists. As Francis Okoronkwo has played a decent amount and scored 5 goals. He's played 19 games. And how much has Mr. Fisher played now? He's still stuck at 12 games. But a win away against Millwall means that we are a Premier League team next season. It's a big game. Hopefully we can go away with all 3 points. Greco finds Peters. We are looking to just get this game done and early straight away. It will be very nice with an early goal, or maybe even 2 early goals, but first we of course need to score early on. Greco tries the shot, it's blocked by Joseph Tanganga. Greco heads it here, can we win this header? Nketiah wins it, Tanganga heads it away, maybe we can keep the pressure on, we do. Peters, Joshua Peters with the volley, and once again we hit the woodwork. And Millwall are looking to shock us. Aziz with the shot, Pickford with a big save. Millwall are keeping the pressure up here, and Nketiah wins it, and now we can go on the counter-attack. Greco to Mundle. Mundle keeps up the pace. Peters is with him in the middle. Peters gets the ball. Jules Peters, Shirley. Jules Peters, he shot, but the shot is way too weak and way too poor. Peters looks to find Sans on the right mid. Sans back to Peters. Sans goes on the run. He can get the ball back here. It's a poor pass by Peters, and Grant knew exactly where that ball was going to end. Fleming to Bangura Williams, and Millwall are looking to take the lead there. Bangura Williams shoots, and if managed to find the net behind Jordan Pickford, and this is exactly not what we wanted to happen. Millwall have taken the lead. Mundle wins the ball here. We can have one last big chance before the second half, or before the end of the first half. Spans, we just missed past that to Morales, and now Millwall are looking to attack. A good tackle there by Bas, but that's the first half done. Mundle, Peters with a through ball to Nketiah. Can he get it past the defenders? Nketiah, he does well. Eddie Nketiah shoots, but a good save by Barkas in net. Nketiah does well here, finds Mundle. We know what kind of a shot Mundle has on him, but that was not one of his best attempts. However, he still got it on target. James Garner to Pau Sans. Sans, oh, Nketiah, he was offside surely. Yes, he was, and we are now not taking any of our chances. Mundle goes on the run. Can he get the ball from Greco? He cannot, and it's another example of what kind of game this is. It's been much easier to play against the better teams such as in the league, such as Southampton, Sheffield United, because they are much more attacking. Millwall has been extremely good defensively, and also they have taken one of their chances, and they may now look to double their lead. They do. Ivanovic have given Millwall a 2-0 lead, and it looks like we have to wait to secure the automatic promotion spot. Mundle, can we create some excitement towards the end? Peters with a bad pass to Nketiah, but Nketiah does well, and Peters tries the shot, but it's a poor attempt on his weaker foot. And we are not giving up here, we are keeping the pressure on. Pausans to Eddie Nketiah. Can we score this time? We cannot. It's just one of those games where we just can't score. And it's something new in our Everton spell, as we destroyed Southampton 4 or 5-1. We won easily against Sheffield United, but against Millwall, that's where we cannot score. We even scored against Man City, and maybe we can score with one last chance. Greco to Jules Peters. He tries the long range shot. Baraka saves it. We got a corner. It doesn't really matter. We have lost today, and we have to wait until at least the next game to secure the automatic promotion back to the Premier League. And we are promoted. As we can see, Leicester and Hull are done with their games. I have no idea why they aren't been played at the same time, but even though we lost, we are through to the, or not through, we are promoted back to the Premier League. We did what we were tasked to do, and that was just to get promoted. We came from Celtic, joined Everton, and have now taken Everton, who were in the Championship, back to the Premier League. It would be nice to end the season strong either way. Against QPR, we win 2-1. Can we also end the season with 3 points against Plymouth Argyle? We cannot. We lose 2-1. That is the season completely done. Everton are back in the Premier League. We didn't win the title as Sheffield United were too strong, but we got promoted back. We didn't need to take any risks in the promotion playoffs. That could have been pretty scary. We are thankfully back in the Premier League, where Everton belongs. The FA Cup winners were Man City, who won 2-1 against Brentford. We of course went all the way to the semi-finals, where Man City were too strong for us, but a very good cup run as well. So getting promoted to the Premier League and getting to the semi-finals of the FA Cup sounds very promising going into the next season in the Premier League. The League Cup was won by Liverpool, our rivals, The Championship playoff was won by Southampton, who won against Leicester. It would have been a nightmare to meet any of those two in the Championship playoff. And the Champions League was won by Real Madrid, who beat Lyon 2-1. Mundell ended the season as our top scorer. He scored 29 goals, got 5 assists in 52 appearances. Pausans got 21 goals, 12 assists. Eddie Nketiah ended the season with 13 goals and 4 assists in 32 games. Jules Peters, 8 goals, 8 assists from him. Okoronkwo scored 5 goals in 19 games. Greco, our young, talented Italian defensive midfielder, scored 4 goals and got 3 assists. And James Garner, 2 goals, 8 assists from him. Boss, 8 assists from centre back is very, very impressive. And how many clean sheets did Jordan Pickford keep? He kept 11 clean sheets. And I am a bit unsure about how many of these players will be a starter going into the Premier League season. We may keep Pickford for one season back in the Premier League. I do think Robinson, Bass and Mailer are both probably good enough to be starters. Same goes for Greco and James Garner. Sons as well. Maybe I'll look to sign a winger who can play on both the right side and the left side. Jules Peters, he's very talented, so depending on how he will grow, and maybe, or we will definitely sign a new striker, so maybe a defender, a midfielder and a striker will all be signed going into the season in the Premier League, which will, of course, hopefully just stay up and maybe even fight for a top 12 place maybe. It's too early to say now, but we will at least look to make some improvements to this squad. But that is it for today's episode. We did what was our goal, and that was to get promoted to the Premier League with Everton. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will talk to you guys next time.